welcome you guys. I see Candy's on. I see Karen. I see Lisa, Sharita. I hope the people that had logged off able to get back on. But I really have a good goal setting tip that's going to really educate you and motivate you guys to achieve your goals. Now, hey, one of the things I love to do, I love to start off with my statistic that talks about, because I'm only going to hang out with you guys for 8 minutes. So you're only going to learn a goal setting tip for about 8 minutes. That's why it's called Break for Eight. So hopefully you got your lunch and you got your notepads. I'm going to share something with you that I'm pretty sure it's going to really help you to achieve your goals for this year. So with that being said, the University of Scranton, they did a research study and they found out that 92% of Americans who set their goals, they never achieved them. 92%. So which means only, you got it, only 8% of Americans who set their goals actually achieve their goals. And so my goal is to get with you guys every Wednesday to help you all to be a part of the that's right, the 8%. And so, I know I can't see you, but you can see me. Come on, let's all do this together. We're all a part of the 8%. And so that's my goal. That's why I'm being committed and faithful to showing up every Wednesday with you guys. No matter what kind of challenges I may have, I'm going to push through those challenges because I really want you guys to be a part of that. That's right, of that 8%. Now, how many would say I want to be a part of that 8%? If you're looking to be a part of that 8% today, go ahead and type 8 in the comments section. Let me see who's going to hang out with us. Who's going to be a part of that 8%? We don't want to be a part of the 92%. No, we don't want to be a part of that 92%. We want to be a part of that 8%. So let's go ahead and put 8 in the comment section. If you're looking to be a part of the 8%, because that's really what it's all about. The 8%ers, they're the goal achievers. They're the one who make sure that they are steadfast and unmovable in achieving their goals. Okay, I see Candy. I see Pearly White says 8. Camille says 8. Yes. Okay, good. Great to have you guys as be a part, and you guys gonna be a part of that 8%. So we're gonna go ahead and get started now. For all the first timers, if this is your first time joining us, listen, I have 2 questions for you. So number one, I want to find out where you been. We've been on here every Wednesday, and so hey, where you been? I missed you. We've been looking for you. But also number two, hey, if this is your first time joining me, Wanda Martin, here on Facebook Live for Go for the Goals, listen, go ahead and put your name in the chat area. I want to find out who I'm talking to. I want to find out who are my newbies today. You may be surprised. I may send you a gift in the mail. And so I love to surprise people. So let me find out if you're new to the crew today, if you're new to this Facebook Live on Go for the Goals, go ahead and let me know. Hey, Eric, I see you. What's up? What's up? Good to see you, man. So let me see. Anybody else is new? I see a lot of people are on. Okay, great. All right. Well, listen. Let me go ahead and get started now. If you're new to this Facebook Live, and for all you guys that's been hanging out with me every Wednesday, we've been talking about things that the 8%ers would do in order to be a part of the 8% category. And we also been talking about things that you and I can do so that we can achieve our goals for 2020, but not just for 2020, shoot, for every year thereafter. And we said the first thing that you got to make sure that you do, you have to make sure your goals are specific. Make sure your goals are specific. I always love to say it. Listen, when your goals are clear, that's when the results will appear. Specific goals will make up or produce specific results. So you want to make sure your goals are specific. Number two, we talked about you want to make sure that your goals have deadlines to them. That is so important. Make sure all your goals have deadlines to them. And please do me a favor. Do not make all your goals December 31st. I need to say that over and over because people are notorious for making all of their goals December 31st. Listen, that encourages procrastination. So in other words, what's going to happen is you're going to coast all year long, or you're going to coast these last 5 months, and then come December 1st, you're going to try to put your foot on the gas and try to accomplish your goals. That is not how the 8%ers work. No, we have deadlines because deadlines help us to balance out our workload, but it's going to also produce some amazing results. So make sure that you have your goals, that your goals have deadlines to them. The third thing we talked about, your goals have to be written down. Your goals have to be written down. I'm notorious in saying this: what gets written gets done. If you write it down, you're more likely to get it done because you took some time out to write it down. So make sure your goals are written down. Remember the statistic I shared with you all. You're 42% more likely to achieve your goals when you write them down. So how many of you guys have your goals written down? Most of you guys been hanging out with me, so you should have your goals written down by now. And then also, We talked about reviewing your goals. Listen, the 8%ers, people that's a part of that 8% crew, they review their goals. Look at this daily. Because remember that statement, out of sight, that's right, out of mind. And so my thing is, listen, if you're going to have goals, why not review your goals? Why have goals and don't look at them? Why have goals and not review them? Listen, having your goals and reviewing your goals on a daily basis, it motivates you to keep going after your goals. And so that's another important tip that you guys should make sure you tuck it on the inside of you. I have to review my goals daily. And then last week we talked about you got to have a strong why. Listen, if you're serious, if you're a serious goal achiever and you're serious about achieving your goals for this year, you have to have a strong why. In other words, you have your goals. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Listen, if your goal isn't a strong why, you're not going to persevere or you're not going to push through to achieve that goal. But if you have a strong why, man, are you kidding me? You're going to achieve their goals with hands down. You guys know I talked about Damian Lillard from the Portland Trail Blazers, how he scored 61 points last week to move them into the eighth spot of the NBA playoff. I mean, and I don't know if you guys are into basketball like I am, but did you watch the game last night against LA? Look, I'm telling you, he is on fire. Why? He has a strong why. That's what it's about. You have to have a strong why in order to persevere and to push through to see your goals achieved. If your why isn't strong, listen, your goal is going to be boring, and you're not going to really persevere to see that goal come to pass. So those are the 5 things that we talked about over the last several Wednesdays. Now today, what we're going to talk about in the little bit time that I have left, because remember, I only want to hang out with you guys for about 8 minutes. But what we're going to talk about today is something I find is very important, is you have to make sure your goals are in the correct zone. You have to make sure all your goals are in the correct zone. This is so important. And the reason why it's important is because you guys may not realize this, that there are 3 goal zones that are out there. So, in other words, there are 3 zones in which you can set your goals up in, just 3. And we're going to talk about them. We're going to unpack these real quick. You have your comfort zone, you have your discomfort zone, and you have your that's right, you have your delusional zone. Now you have your goals that you have set for this year. Your goals should fit in your goals should fit in one of those categories. Now, you got your comfort zone, you got your discomfort zone, you have your delusional zone. Now, let's go ahead and unpack that real quick. Now, your comfort zone, this is where this is where you look at your goals and you sense no fear, you have no uncertainty, you have no doubt. You're pretty comfortable with this goal in your comfort zone. And the reason for that is because you probably have achieved that goal before, and so you're pretty confident that you can achieve that goal. Like for me, at the beginning of this year, I set a goal for me to weigh 130 pounds by June. Now that goal was in my comfort zone because I've done that before. And so I was pretty confident that I can do that again. Does that make sense? So that's why that particular goal was in my comfort zone. I didn't have any fear, I didn't have any uncertainty, and I didn't have any doubt. I knew that I could achieve that goal because I've done it before. Now, here's the thing. When you have your goals in your comfort zone, you should have only about 2 or 3 goals in your comfort zone. Only about 2 or 3 goals. And here's why. If you try to make all your goals in your comfort zone, listen, again, they're going to be boring and you're not going to change. You're going to stay the same. And you know how it is. Whenever you're comfortable, there's nothing that pushes you to something greater. There's nothing that pushes you to another level. And so you want to try just to only have 2 to 3 goals in your comfort zone, because listen, you got to have some wins under your belt. And so the only way to do that, just have about 2 or 3 goals that are in your comfort zone. So hopefully that makes sense to you guys. So let me just go ahead and ask, give me a goal. Someone give me a goal that's in your comfort zone that you have right now. Go ahead and place it in the comment section. Give me a goal that you have in your comfort zone that you have right now. So I use, for an example, my goal that I had in my comfort zone was my weight goal. I wanted to weigh 130 pounds by June, by the end of June. Can somebody give me a goal that you have set, and you're pretty comfortable. You pretty much believe that you can achieve that, maybe because you've done it before, or because you're pretty much ahead of the game. So give me somebody who's a part of that Give me a zone that's in your comfort zone. Come on, don't be shy. Give me just one goal that's in your comfort zone. Just give me one goal that's in your comfort zone. Anybody have a financial goal that's in your comfort zone? Maybe save some money. Is it a business goal? Is it a writing goal? Who knows? I may give you a prize just because you participated and you put a goal in that. Okay, so Pearly White says her weight goal of 150 pounds by August 31st. Look, you are notorious about putting this on here, and I love it because you are consistent, and we're believing God. You're going to definitely be 100. You're going to reach your weight goal of 150. So okay, Pearly White said 150 pounds by August 31st. So that's pretty comfortable for her. She probably have achieved that before, or she don't have any fear about going after that goal. Am I right? And so just let me know. So as you can see, your comfort zone, your goals that goes in your comfort zone, they're goals where you don't have any fear, you don't have any uncertainty, and you don't have any doubt. You're pretty confident that you're going to reach that goal. So now let's look at the second one. Now your second zone is your discomfort zone. This is your discomfort zone. And this is when you look at your goal and you feel fear, you feel uncertainty, and you have some kind of doubt that you're probably not going to achieve that goal. So in other words, you feel like, I don't know if I can do this, or you feel, I might fail at this, or I don't even know how to get started. See, all of those negative emotions, they're indicators that you've now just set a goal in the discomfort zone. And I've done that. I had those same kind of negative emotions when I went to set a goal this year to write my first goal for the goal book. Now I set a goal to write an ebook and then also to write a book, but I had all kind of fear. I had all kind of uncertainties, all kind of doubts that really grabbed my heart because number one, I didn't know how to go about to write an ebook. Number two, I was feeling like maybe I might fail at this because number one, I'm not really good in writing, probably not even that much good in speaking either, but I love to do it. But here's the thing, I'm sharing all this and being transparent with you all because I had fear, I had uncertainty, I doubted whether I can do it. But I wanted to let you guys know that when you have those fears, when you have those doubt, when you're not sure whether you can achieve that goal or not, those are good indicators that that goal is in the right zone. When you have fear, when you have uncertainty, when you have doubt, those are good indicators that you have that goal right there in the right zone. See, most people, when they place a goal in the discomfort zone, they get uncomfortable. You know how it is when you're uncomfortable. What do you want to do? You want to get back into the comfort zone. But I'm telling you, if you have a goal right now that you're looking at, that you're staring at, that's making you uncomfortable, you don't know if you can achieve that goal. You don't know how to even go about going after that goal. You have a fear of even facing that goal. You may have a fear of failing. Listen to me. Listen to me. You have that goal in the right zone, and I guarantee you're going to achieve that goal. Remember, I shared my story, my example of write my ebook. Listen, I kept that goal in the discomfort zone, and I am so happy to say that I am almost done. Probably have another week left before my book is finished. That's going to be published on Amazon, Barnes and Nobles. And look, I'm looking not for my book just to be locally, but I'm looking to take this thing globally. And so what started off as a fear, now I have full confidence. But how did I get to this place? Because I kept it in a discomfort zone. And most of your goals should fall in the discomfort zone. Now, here's why. When you have a goal that's in a discomfort zone, look, it's going to push you, it's going to challenge you, but it's also going to make you a success. I'll say that again. When you have a goal that's in a discomfort zone, it's going to push you, it's going to challenge you, but it's also going to lead and produce success in your life. Because here's the thing, when you have a goal that's in a discomfort zone, it pushes you to be or to do whatever you need to do or to become in order to reach that goal. So, what happened? It changes you. And it's all about changing. You don't want at the end of this year, you're the same person that started at the beginning of this year. You want by the time 2020 leaves out of here, you want to say that I'm different, I'm changed, and I have become a success. Why? Because you kept that goal in the discomfort zone. So, is this making sense to you guys? So, with that being said, somebody give me a goal that you have right now that is in the discomfort zone. You're a little bit kind of on the edge, you're a little bit nervous, you have a little bit of fear there, anxiety, maybe some doubt there. Somebody give me a goal that you may have that almost make you a little bit comfortable, uncomfortable. Is it writing a book? Is it saving some money? Or what about, is it moving into a new house? Someone give me a goal that is in the discomfort zone for you. Go ahead and put it in the comment section so we can share. Again, this is no judgment zone. We all in this thing together. This is all about being a part of the 8%, because this is what the 8%ers will do. They will put their goals in the discomfort zone. So someone give me a goal. Give me a goal right now that you have in a discomfort zone that makes you a little bit nervous. Can you achieve that goal? I'm waiting. I'm waiting. Give me some feedback. Let me know. Okay. Okay, so Pearly White said taking another teacher certification exam. Okay, so for her, she said that makes her a little bit nervous. That's in a discomfort zone. And I listen, first I want to say congratulations to you that you did not move that out of the discomfort zone, that you're keeping that in the comfort zone. And I guarantee you, you're going to take that teacher certification exam, and not only will you take it, I guarantee you're going to pass it, because you're going to do whatever you need to do so that you can achieve that goal. That's what the discomfort zone will do for you. It will change you, it will push you, it will stretch you to be a success and to stretch you to achieve that goal. So thank you so much for sharing with us, Pearly White. I love that. I love to say your name. So we talked about the comfort zone. We've also talked about the discomfort zone, and then we're going to do the last zone. The last zone is this. That's right. It is a delusional zone. And the only thing that makes it delusional, because most of the time when people put goals in delusional zone, is because they don't even realize it's delusional. They're delusional thinking they can even achieve their goal. But here you have this the delusional goal zone. This is where you set a goal that's too high and you set a goal that is too crazy. So, for an example, I like to run, and now, Eric, if he's still on here, he knows that I love to run. We ran track together when we were younger, but I love to run track, and I know that in 2021 we have the Olympics that's coming up. Now, just say for an example, I have on my goal list to be a part of the 2021 Olympics, and not only be a part but to win the gold. I mean, no, that's delusional. And it's delusional because, number one, I haven't trained. Number two, I'm nowhere near prepared, or even ready, or even can run in the Olympics. So do you see how that's a delusional? I placed a goal in a delusional zone. I said something that's too high and also that's too crazy. Now you may be saying, Pastor Wanda, why do you have to talk about this zone? You guys will be surprised how many people put goals in a delusional zone. They set goals that are too high, and they set goals that is too crazy. I've been teaching go for the goals for several years now. And in one of my workshops, I had this young man that said that he wanted to be a millionaire by the end of the year. That was his goal. Now I asked him about his place of employment. What did he do? Have money saved up? What's going on? He said, no, I don't have a job. Um, don't have no money saved up. That you told me to write a goal, so I just wrote a goal down, and I do want to be a millionaire. I mean, no, that was in a delusional zone. I had another young lady said that she wanted to travel the world. Nothing wrong with that, but she just had a baby. She had three other children, young children, that were still in school, and she was a single mother. And just at that particular time, not that she could never travel the world, but just the season that she was in made it delusional. She placed that goal in a delusional zone, because she had children that still needed to go to school and different things that nature. So she had different things that she still needed to work out and to work through in order to achieve that kind of goal. So you guys see the difference between the comfort zone, the discomfort zone, and the delusional zone. So I'm pretty sure that you guys do. I'm not going to ask you to give me an example, because none of you guys should have any goals in the delusional zone. Listen, this is the 8%ers, goal achievers. They avoid this zone. They don't put any goals in the delusional zone, because they realize it's one thing. When you have goals in the delusional zones, you are not going to achieve them. You're not going to make them. So what is the key as we wrap up? The key is you want to make sure that you set all your goals in the correct zone. So again, number one, it's okay to have one or two goals in the comfort zone, but don't put all your goals there. Why not? Because this keeps you small, it keeps you comfortable, and it won't change you. And I don't know about you, it's all about changing. You want to change, you want to grow, and you want to become better. You want to have that self-improvement going on in your life. But that will never happen if you make all your goals too comfortable. So that's the first key. The second key is you want to do this. You want to have most of your goals in a discomfort zone. Have most of your goals in a discomfort zone. Why? Because when your goals in a discomfort zone, it's going to stretch you like a rubber band. It's going to push you and it's going to change you. And that's what it's all about. You want to be stretched, you want to be pushed, but also you want to change. And so you want to have most of your goals in the discomfort zone. And let me just add this, when you have your goals in your discomfort zone, you want to break them into smaller pieces or milestones so that you can reach them. That's going to help you to achieve that goal in that discomfort zone. So if I was to go back to my example that I used about my book, so when I had the goal at the beginning of the year, I set up little milestones. So the first couple of weeks I was going to do research on how to create an ebook. Then the next couple of weeks I was going to reach out to individuals who created ebooks. The next couple of weeks I was going to start writing out my ebook. So do you see, I started creating milestones within my discomfort zone to help me to achieve that goal. And let me just add this, the more milestones that I achieved, the more confident I became in knowing that I was going to achieve that goal right there in that discomfort zone. So hopefully that is making sense to you guys, and you guys are getting what I'm saying. If you have your goals in your discomfort zone, just make sure that you break them down to small pieces, but also break them down into small milestones so that you can reach them. Number one, you want to get some W's, some wins under your belt. But then also number two, you want to develop more confidence that you can achieve that goal. So that's the second key. And then the third key, the last key, is you want to keep all of your goals out of the delusional zone. Keep all your goals out of the delusional goal zone. That's like a tongue twister for me. Why? Because those goals never get reached, they never get accomplished. Number one, probably because you set them out of your season. It's not time for it. Number two, it's probably too high or too crazy for you. So you guys have that. Now, as we close out, hey, you guys, make sure you follow me on my Go for the Gold Facebook page. I want you to like that page. I always put information, articles, tidbit, nuggets on that page. And so that's a way for me to stay connected to you guys up until we meet again on Wednesday. But then also, hey, follow me and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have a Go for the Gold YouTube channel where I do actual videos and just to share more information about goal setting and goal achievement, because that's what we do. We got to learn enough information so we can remain a part of that. That's right, that 8%. And so, with that being said, hey, you guys, welcome again to another episode of Lunchtime Goals with me, Wanda, breaking for 8. Congratulations. You guys are a part of the 8%. And so, I'm glad that you guys decided to join me. I'm excited. We're going to hook up again next week. I'm pretty sure. Listen, same time, same place. And hey, you never know. You may win another surprise. I love to give out surprises. But again, thank you so much for joining me. I had a great time. And make sure all of those goals are in the right zone. Listen, have an amazing day. God bless.